you're talking about the beginning, right? And you self-taught the software, the computer,
Yes.
all that kind of stuff. So before that, what was, you were in a college or something?
In high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in high school. I don't.
You didn't go
went-
to the college?
Never
Okay.
went to the college. And I have I work with, my team have software developers
Right.
that went to the college,
Mm-hmm.
bachelor's degree, master's degree. But I look one thing different between the people that has college and people that doesn't have college. People that has college, they always will follow a strict line, and will do this thing in this right way and go
More linear.
to the yeah.
Yeah.
And people that doesn't have college go in a different way, like okay, I try this way, oh not work, let me try this way, oh not, and it's a good to have mix of that because
Right.
you don't. I'm a people that do this way. And
You are.
Yeah, because I don't have college, like I never followed a strict line. You know?
Right.
But sometimes you need a people that do the strict line too.
Yeah, which is good
So
too.
it's a good to have this
Yeah.
in a team,
Right.
I think, you know,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
different type of thinking.
Right.
Because sometimes if people that has college face a problem and they cannot solve,
They get stuck in there.
they can stuck on there. Yeah, exactly. They will be stuck in there like, oh my god, there's no article saying about this problem. What to do right now?
Where is the book?
Where is the book? Yeah. But people that don't have college, okay, a problem. Let me find a way to figure out, and they have more experience in doing this curve, so they can connect more dots. I think.
I used the word triangulate.
Yeah.
And living in different countries is one of the ways to triangulate that
That's
the
true.
value, right?
That creates more knowledge.
Yeah, holistic,
Yeah,
right?
holistic. Yeah. So this is the difference. I think. But I forgot what you were talking about.
Well, you're talking about how it started, and that's your background, that you went to high school and then start to...
Oh yeah, high school.
But do you have the entrepreneurial spirit from early on, from your parents or some environment? It just happened? You're just a curious guy.
Just curious guy.
Yeah, that's good.
Just
I
a
like
curious
that.
guy.
You remind me of being curious. What's outside of Japan? And what am I missing? You know, that was one of the reasons why.
You live in Japan because of this?
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Because in Japan, it's kind of like you have to follow this kind of path, and you go to the good school and good company, and I look around and no, there's something not right here. If everybody's doing, why should I be doing what they're doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
They follow the same path.
Yeah. So the curiosity and exploration was the driving force in my case too. So
Yeah.
So anyway, you keep going, and then you did this company, the extension code or something. You said.
Oh yeah, we create extension cord like battery cables for cars, for solar panels.
Right. That's your idea. Or?
Well, it started with me and my dad.
Yeah.
Like in opposing this side, like we are creating extension cord. We don't have any at the beginning we don't have like a screw.
Yeah.
So we manually.
Right.
We manually. I don't know the
Tighten.
word.
Yeah.
Tighten
The
all the things, and we create craft melody. And I posted one time in the internet, like in the marketplace for Brazil, and sold 1 unit.
Yeah.
In the first month. And
how much was that one?
What?
How much was that one? Price.
It's in Brazil. It's like $20.
And what's so different from others?
It's best. Like the quality, it's.
And the use of that is?
The use is because it's large extensions, like 30 meters.
Oh, 30 meters.
Yeah, so people.
Usually connecting what to what?
People use it a lot for gardening.
Oh, right.
Like,
yeah, exactly.
If I want to cut the grass for this.
Yeah.
For space.
Yeah, there's usually coaxial cable, no?
No, it's electric cable.
Okay.
It's electric cable. And the cables are very good. Like, our suppliers are good, so we focus on good quality materials. You know, and this is the difference. It's a little bit like expensive from the other ones, but people love it.
Wow.
And the marketing too. So I'm good with marketing.
Right.
So I can create convert people to buy the thing
Right,
in,
right.
in interactive, no?
Okay.
Because the designer work and video editing, so this
Yeah.
create this base
Yeah.
to create marketing. And okay, first month you sell like 1 unit, that's all. Maybe have a path here. The next month 2 units, third month like 5, 10 units, and the
All in Amazon.
Amazon and Mercado Libre, another
Right.
marketplace. The 10 month like 20 units sold. Whoa, you're on top of the world.
But there's no competition from the US or any place?
No. Only Brazil.
And still is unique in its way? The cable is very unique.
Yes,
Still.
yes, it's copper.
Right.
It's
Okay.
very but yeah, 20 units. But today, like 5 years, we sell like 20 units per day.
Yeah.
Like,
Can we go to the other, so the little noise?
yeah, sure.
I don't want to take too much time. Just curious about your background.
I'm enjoying the conversation.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Sure.
I still have a little difficulty of your English and our communication, but I'm starting to learn how you speak.
Is it the accent?
Yeah, a little bit. Anyway, you're talking about you can start whatever you want to start and then continue, because I think what I was curious was
I will record it too.
sure.
I mentioned to you that I want to start create content for the internet because I
Put it
like
down here,
I like
yeah.
communicate. Like, can I put on video? Right?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know
That's funny.
if I can.
Here's the book in the back.
Oh,
So make a little. I think it should be on the other side. The sun is. So put,
to get the sun
yeah. And have it on this side. Here.
here.
Yeah. You put it on this. Yeah, facing that way. Because you can start from now. What do you want to do, or what do you want to talk, or how you want to? I was just basically asking your background of where you came from, how you came from, and what you're doing, and what's your vision. That's usually my question to anyone I meet. I ask lots of questions.
Yeah.
The reason why I ask this question is I'm just curious why people do what they do, and I'm curious about why I do what I do. And does it make sense? So it's like a business school. I went to business school. They study the companies, and in this situation, what do you do? The case study, which is to give you up to date to being a good manager to make a good judgment. But I think it's the same for living life. So other people's experience, to me, it's always interesting, because I may know more about human being if I say loudly, to know why people do what they do. So in this case, I was interested in the AI, and I shared my background, and I recorded some part of it about the bottleneck and how to empower and streamline and all that.
I see. This is the way that you use on your consultants to like talk with people and you record and you meditate about that, or you take notes, or only brain?
I don't take note. I just
Only keep in brain.
yeah, it's like AI, just collecting the information.
I see.
But when you collect the information, ask the question, and the question is usually what they're interested, what their problems, how they're working on it, are they successful or not? If not, what's the reason? How do you deal with your banker, the boss? How do you deal with your customers, suppliers? Are there some problems? How do you deal with the employees? And what are the issues? What do you like to be happy about how you work? Something like that. So how you work is happy, then you'll be happy to live.
Yeah.
And ultimately, that's the idea. And that's the idea of each individual. And then for the whole organization to kind of align to that kind of thinking, which is self-managing with the idea of the customer orientation, because you cannot live alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
And why you do what you do? So now you.
Oh, that you're asking me the question.
I'm asking you.
Why I do what I do.
I asking you because I'm asking.
That's fine. No problem.
I'm asking
Yeah,
you.
because I like to be challenged.
When you answer, maybe you like. It's a question that I have to myself too.
Yeah,
This is why
right.
I'm asking you.
Yeah,
You know.
fine. Where to start? Well, I was talking about in Japanese where people seem to follow a certain path.
Yes.
That this is the nation, this is where we are, this is what we need to do. We want people to educate, to be educated better, and good school, good company,
job.
and I, okay, and I don't have any reference. I was doing it, but I had the question, why?
Yeah.
Because my intuition is that if so many people are doing, and if I'm not swimming well with the other people, meaning that what's unique about me is not as accentuated, then I'd rather choose something else. So my life was first engineer, and electrical and computer related into the nuclear even, and then safety analysis.
Software engineer.
Software, you said, or
Yeah, software engineer or just engineer.
it's more of an engineer using the software, but also related to creating the software. Like in the nuclear accident situation, my job was about safety analysis and design of the stuff. So there's a model of the what happens when something breaks in the computer, what the sequence, and for example, how the hydrogen would accumulate after the accident, like it happened in Fukushima.
Yeah.
So that how do you eliminate the hydrogen, or how, all that kind of a computer simulation.
And but the field of study is nuclear engineering.
I'm like your case. I was out of the nuclear and even mechanical engineering, but it's full of those mechanical and physics too. So it was not easy.
It needs to be very precise too.
Right. But that's how the engineers do, to put the principles, have a code, computer code, simulation, and then check against the experiment.
Yeah.
And to refine it. So in the case of Fukushima, I was involved also the probability of how the accident can happen and what happens. And in this circumstance, in this assumption, pipe may break down and the water goes down and the core would heat up, and before it melts down, you have the high pressure coolant system or something. And what is the simulation of that, and all that kind of stuff to be verified with the experiment and physical laws and stuff like that. So
yeah.
Putting thoughts together. So in a way, you need to have a broader view of, and ask the right question. But in that case, the tsunami was hitting, and they have diesel generators to prevent things to happen. But the idea was the redundancy would take care of it, But it's a common mode failure. It's called. The tsunami hit both of them at the same time. So instead of
the redundancy too.
Okay. Instead of 0.5%, 0.5%, therefore you should be okay. You cannot multiply both at the same time.
Yeah.
So that's the problem.
Yeah.
The assumption was wrong in that case. So anyway, I'm learning those, but I thought there are lots of bright people, so I thought, well, this is not the place. If there are people doing it, what's the point of me doing it?
It was like when the tsunami happens, you already was working with this thing in Fukushima or not?
No, that was when I was in the 20s, so 1970s. So I was doing it for 3-4 years. And I was in Toshiba, but I was also in Silicon Valley, where the General Electric nuclear division was. So I was working with the engineers and, all sorts of things. And then what happened is that this is interesting, but what's unique about me, I don't know. So I was looking around in GE, and there are people who went to Harvard Business School And I read the article about business school, and this sounds interesting. So I asked the company, maybe I should move in that direction. So luckily, they listened to me. So I could convince them. I don't know why.
Your first company?
The Toshiba, yes.
Your first client?
Not the client. I'm working at Toshiba.
Oh, you work at Toshiba?
Yeah,
Okay.
and working with GE. And then asking Toshiba to send to the business school. So I got the money and I went to business school.
Yeah.
For the company to look more broader and also learning the American business environment style. So they liked the idea because I asked the odd question, not just doing one thing. But I didn't know what to do. I was just thinking, oh, this sounds interesting. And I studied like drug management and what is the management. And so the company bought the idea, so that's how I found a way to go to Stanford to get the MBA.
And they approved you? Okay.
They approved.
Go.
Right, and then what happens after I got the MBA and back, and I have the same desk, same job as before, which
Yeah.
I thought was, oh, this is not the place to be. So after 6 months of, what do I do? I left the company, which is not usual in Japan.
Yeah, people keep in the same company the entire life.
Right.
Yeah, and cultural, man.
So yeah, that's one of the differences I saw in the U.S. I noticed that people move from this way, much
Yeah.
in a different way. In Japan, it's very much
Straightforward. Yeah.
So I think the idea was good, and the idea was good for the company, but their environment and the system was not as quick enough to adjust because of the inertia and the way they manage. And I thought then this is too suffocating that,
Yeah.
One of my classmates is Stephen Ballmer from the Microsoft, CEO. Steve Ballmer is the guy who was just sitting next to me in the Stanford Business School.
Really?
And after 1 year, he left and joined Bill Gates. So
Yeah.
there are people like that, and I just wanted to explore, like your case of, entrepreneurial idea. What can I do?
These guys have a lot of entrepreneurial spirit too, or no? Or they are more like executives?
No. You're talking about the students at the business school.
Yeah, like
They are
Microsoft
very,
too.
very creative and ask any question. I have a good friend who told me we need to think outside the box, and he said, "There's no box." I like that answer.
Ooh.
I know.
Oh.
I know.
It's amazing. There's no box.
Yeah, but this guy is not from Stanford, but he and I met, and we worked in the 3 or 4 different projects, including the private equity company.
It's cool. There's no box.
Yeah. He actually had a company in Brazil. Anyway, that's another story. So anyway, that's part of the environment that I start to, and inhale, exhale. And I stayed in Japan, but I came up with this idea to move to the U.S. to explore the idea of the empowerment, people, transformation, the things we talked about. And that's 1983. I moved, and 40 years or so I worked like that, including those Jacto in Brazil and many other companies around the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's...
And you wrote your books after have all the experience?
No, actually, that was kind of like a bullshit. I had the idea, and I could package everything together as if I had the experience. I don't know how I did that. Well, I did have some experience, but origin was very conceptual, like how to utilize people's talent. And it's lots of common sense. And the reason for it to work in Japan is not so much in top-down culture. There's an element of top-down is necessary, like leadership and stuff like that. But like a quality circle suggestion program, those are the ideas to extract the people's idea. And on top of it, this lean manufacturing is to eliminate waste which is basic principle, higher quality, less traveling, and all that simple stuff, but accumulating, but packaging with the system to connect everything together. So that was the main reason I wrote the book, with some experience, and especially the experience I had in the US. I had a first company in Los Angeles after I moved, and that was just fantastic that they could do it. So that's confidence building, and more cases that I had, I put those ideas together into the book.
Yeah, that's cool. So, and in the end, we're back to the question, why do?
Oh, okay, sure, go back.
Like, why? It's to escape from this straightforward system that you do what you do, or what?
The question again is
why you do what to do?
Why do we do what we do?
Yeah.
Oh, because people has a conditioned way of doing things, usually. So the best way to solve is to find the passion, if they have or not, or they're just doing whatever they want to do because they are told to do. Yeah. And if they're just told to do and not to change, I ask the question why you just have to do that like a robot. Because I need to understand the customer. If I'm talking to someone, I need to know the background, because the root is, like we talked about, connecting to the heart. And if the heart is lost, and just follow whatever is told, they just do it. That's. Then I have to go deeper, also to find who may be the one who would grasp such an idea, because people just don't want to hear anything like that. And there are many different types of people, because some may be working in the same condition for so long time, so they don't want to change. Because I tried it before, but it didn't work, so why should I try?
Yeah.
So you have to go beyond the mind barrier.
And it's hard in the beginning.
It's what?
Hard, right.
It's taking a risk.
A lot of risk, and I remember my first day because I was too young. I started my company with 20 years.
Yeah.
And I was very lucky to have my dad on that, because he has experience. So when we are young, I think we have a lot of ideas. Oh, I can do a club, I can do this thing and this thing and this thing, and the company will grow up faster. But in reality, the company is like seagrass grow.
Yeah.
It's like slow.
Right.
It's not creating a product like for one day and another, especially about physical products. And another day will be like too far away. And when you are starting from beginning without money, in my case, it takes a lot of time. And if it depends on me, I will be hiring a lot of people since the company starts growing. Like on the first 10,000 month, let me hire someone to build the extension cards, for example.
Right.
But my dad was, no, let's save this money and wait. So this long-time vision helped me a lot to develop my vision, because if I hire someone with earning 10,000, I probably broke the company, because I don't have
stretching
cash flow,
too much, right?
Don't have cash flow, don't have.
Yeah.
But when I created like a 100,000 saving. Okay, now we can maybe start trying to hire someone.
Yeah.
Because we have cash flow, we don't broke the company if we do a wrong movement. Because this type of vision is, I think it helped me a lot to develop my entrepreneurial spirit,
Yeah.
Because if it depends on me in the beginning, okay, I have a lot of ideas, I'm curious, but without help, I would be broke.
What about any experience of failure, or maybe not the failure, but the lessons that you learned? I mean, maybe that's one of those lessons that you learned, but was there an actual problem that you remember that you can tell me about? Because to me, life is a process of problem solving, right?
Yeah.
So when you stretch out, we have to bound to make mistakes. That's the way I look at it. That's what the CAPD checkup plan do. How to learn the lesson.
Mistake?
Yeah, from the mistake.
Yeah.
Do you have those mistakes, or you're less of a mistake? I don't know if I want to answer that question. I was lucky, I guess. And I think I was sort of careful not to stretch out too much, but I had some mistakes. I can talk about it, but I'm curious about your case.
Well, I do mistakes all the time.
Okay, that's
like
good.
last week I deleted the company, I'm database from company. I can revert back. That's
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
But I do mistakes all the time.
Right.
So I don't have an answer for this question.
Yeah.
Because mistakes so common in my life that I don't have, because my ways. Like,
Right.
I learned how to figure out everything, basically.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
a problem. Okay, let me find a way to solve that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm afraid of doing mistakes.
Yeah.
So my risk level is for some things is low. I don't want to take some risks. I need to
Right.
improve that on
Okay.
myself. So I don't have an answer for these mistakes because,
Do you feel that you've been lucky in some way or the other?
Oh, a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
I think so. There's a word that I often think about. Heaven helps those who help themselves. You understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not you.
Yeah.
It's something. It's
It's something
helping.
else.
Yeah.
I truly.
I mean, I meet people all of a sudden, and he has the idea that I was waiting for. In the early days of my coming to the U.S., I had so many events happen. If this doesn't happen, this doesn't happen. If this doesn't happen,
Yes.
and I was chatting this in the first 3-5 years especially, and I was looking, whew, how did I do this? I didn't do it. But this, all of a sudden, this guy show up and then talk about it. This idea pops just because of that. But I think I was prepared, perhaps, like you said. Maybe the Musashi thing, that you are prepared, you can see the
Yeah.
potential.
It's not only lucky, it's lucky and prepared,
Right.
and a little bit of crazy head.
Right.
You need to be a
Like
little bit
jumping off a little
jumping
bit.
up, jumping up like that. You need to be like, because if I told you my story entirely, how I'm in Hawaii
Yeah.
this moment,
Yeah.
that is exactly what you mentioned. It's like a sequence of crazy steps, not crazy, but a sequence of steps
Mm-hmm.
that's happening.
Yeah.
And if one thing is not
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
I'm not here. I never like wonder 2 years ago that I would be in Hawaii. It's like too far away
Yeah.
dream. You know? And but they haven't helps
Right.
who have this happen.
Yeah, I know. It's incredible. I think that's the, I mean, I'm jumping ahead, but that's usually the feeling of being alive is appreciative to about what we could do, or, how we're living. It's not me making me to live, but something is helping.
Something else. Yeah, totally. But you need to prepare too, because like this, when I come to a US company, I was started learning the AI tools like 1-2 months ago.
AI tools 1 or 2 months ago? No.
No ago. 1-2 months before joining the company.
Right.
So I had to initiate this thing to this happen,
Oh, right.
Don't fall from the sky and
Yeah.
okay, now I'm AI developer. I initiate, and so this is my preparation for something, and this is the lucky coming, and including English, because my first time I spoke English was in the interview.
Yeah.
First time I spoke English was in the interview, but
That was in San Francisco, or that was
No.
over the phone?
it's over the phone.
Right.
Yeah. But 1-2 months ago, from nothing,
Yeah.
I said, if I try to improve my English, talk with ChatGPT.
Yeah.
1-2 months before the interview, why this happened?
Yeah.
Why I have this spark?
Right.
This why?
Idea pops up.
yeah, why the idea pops up.
Yeah.
So I think there's something else.
Yeah, just like
But
my
the-
case of idea to come to the U.S. The reason for that was one sentence in one of the books. I'm not going to go into it, but that tells me that.
Tell us.
I tell you, this is a book called In Search of Excellence, and somewhere, this is Tom Peters. I have him in my video too, but when I created, but he was very famous from McKinsey and Company, and he interviewed the GM worker, and the GM worker was saying, I'm getting laid off, but in the last 15 years, I've never been asked one suggestion, not once. And that's lots of waste there if you cannot capture the people's ideas. So that's the trigger for me to, okay, that's good enough for America. I can help you. Maybe a little too much but that's like a dream. Like you said, maybe 2 months before you start to think about it.
Yeah.
And just like that,
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of like that. And then before that, I remember I went to the temple because that's before I left the company. So that's before that. Anyway, what happened is that I was figuring out how can I find my future, and then I went to the temple, and there's a little water base and a little fish swimming, just one fish, and I felt like that was me. It was in this little base.
Yeah.
And I'm alone. I don't know where to go, and I felt so lonely. And but that was after 2-3 months, maybe even less. I decided, okay, I have to go, jump out of the pond.
And you asked your company and come to US.
Yeah. 2 years later, after that, I worked with Boston Consulting, and I got more ideas, the strategy and stuff like that, and this book of the In Search of Excellence. And that triggered me to go to the next step. So that was like jumping off into the desert with a parachute. I didn't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I had the idea, and it turned out to be a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, kind of like your case too, perhaps. I don't know.
You follow your heart. Baby.
Yeah.
I think this is the. Because sometimes I see a lot of people, mainly in Brazil. Like Brazil, we are. Most of people that are poor people, but like we live with $1,000 months at minimum wage. So it's not too much, And people is afraid from risk because they're keeping the government, the company, everything, keep the people earning earning less, and. So the people don't do a lot of things, and if they risk and fail, they'll let me, because the money that they are using is the money that they are using to eat, So
Yeah.
it's hard to follow your heart
Yeah,
in this
that's
condition.
right. Yeah.
But
The number comes first.
yeah. But so this is why I think most people are unhappy with work.
Right. So the opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Preparedness.
Yeah, but you can prepare yourself.
Right. I mean, that's the thing. That's why I live in this, backpackers inn.
Yeah.
I like the minimalist idea.
Minimalist.
Not much of anything, but the bare minimum. You have to live, and I enjoy it. And there's 4 people in the room, and the cook small.
Yeah.
And the refrigerator small, and how to optimize whatever, and not to carry many things. And in a way, I want to put me to be in a situation to appreciate where I came from, kind of thing. This may be a crazy idea. It's one of those crazy ideas.
Appreciate, like your house.
Appreciating the creative source, creative energy, and practicing what I believe in without much of the financial.
Yeah, like.
Because my finance part is taken care of, and I have more than enough money.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to do. Whenever I have more money, I have more trouble. So I don't want to think about it. I just leave it, and I'm going to give away all of it, pretty much. So that I want to be hungry in a way, or at the ground level.
Yeah.
Yeah, like talking like with you, and talking with the others. Oh, this is I like it. I like it. I like it because I can feel the energy or interest or also some problems and issues people may be having. That and then this shop. One of the management concept that I found it's very profound in Toyota system is to see things from the shop floor, the ground level. Typically, we talk about the top down and Boston Consulting and PowerPoint and all that. But the Toyota system is, you can do that, but you have to know to see if everything is working from the shop floor point of view. Whatever you say is done right may not be done right.
Yeah, yeah, I see. This is a thing that I noticed when I start to earn more money is your problems are different because okay, we're not more. We don't have a problem like what I'm gonna eat today, but you have some stupid problems.
Right.
More like, why I can't. I don't believe that I cannot take the last iPhone. I don't know, some problems that are not problems.
You
problems.
cannot take what?
The last phone, the most actual phone.
Yeah.
Are stupid problems, like they're not problems, but money creates these problems.
Yeah.
And so I like to all the time remember, okay, that's good. So I live with I don't need a lot of money to live,
So
my city, I don't have the most expensive route. Like I can have a house like 2-3 times most expensive that I actually have.
Yeah.
But I don't need that.
Yeah.
So I only get the money and save it, and okay, I live with less things.
So the word that I used in the first book is simplify, combine, and eliminate.
Simplify, combine, and eliminate.
Or simplify, combine, or eliminate.
Eliminate.
Yeah, to keep it to the tight, basic level.
Yeah.
And that's really good to me. And to be here is kind of like that.
It's amazing here.
So you have to be creative because I just take the bus and dial up 25 or something and bring in things and package it in the small refrigerator. And and you have to remember where I put, and then I'm still making mistakes. I have to write it down and put the. But I like it. I like it because I need a stimulation. If I don't have that, I think I just watch TV and on the sofa and too good. And I hate to be like that. I just can't stand. And so this is like I lived in the in the minivan in New Zealand for 3-4 months at a time. Every year I came and fly fishing and living in the
3 months.
Yeah, and
cool.
Doing the fly fishing trial in there, and I still like that sense of maybe the liberated sense that.
And you talk with another people, like you're talking now.
That's right. Yeah.
So you have new ideas.
Right, so you're not contaminated with your own thought.
Yes.
Hopefully being checked and questioned.
Exactly. When I work remote on home, and this is a problem because when you work remote and at your home and you live alone, if you don't go out, you'll be like in your own problems all the time, only your words.
Yeah.
You'll be a lot of, you'll be like excluded from the part of what is happening.
Yeah.
And this is a talk with people and believe in these things. You get out from your problems, from your things.
But like I said about this base, the water stuff and the goldfish. That moment was not to talk and so forth, but rather to go inward, be silent. So there's a moment that being alone outside of all the influence and dig into it to kind of soul searching kind of thing. Okay, what is it that I'm doing? If you have too much more information, you may get confused. And I feel like that's what the internet may be doing to many people. Do this. Just typical. I call it the Crossfire syndrome. In the organization, different boss talks about quality, guys talk about quality, productivity say this way,
Yeah.
and the delivery guys say this way, inventories,
Yeah. Because
you are in here and you don't know which way to look at what to do, so you lose the balance of it.
that's really true. And everyone wants to teach you how to live. Like everyone has an idea of I can tell you, oh, this is my idea to live.
Right.
And other people, well, this is my idea to live. This is my idea to live. And
Yeah.
everything goes to your
Pot or whatever.
pocket,
Yeah.
your phone. And this is dangerous because how you feel emotionally,
Yeah.
you connect with that.
Yeah, that in the morning, clear mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
You lose that. The first thing you come up with some problem.
Yes.
If that's the case, that may happen, but we have to kind of balance it out.
Yeah, they still me.
That's why you are in Hawaii, I guess,
To what?
to space out or something.
Yeah. I'm learning how to balance work and life. Because I have a lot of pressure in the work to make the things happen. Then I need some rest. Being in Hawaii. And it's a dream too. I went to Pipeline, Miami.
He's joining or participating.
Good. That's so cool.
It's in your video.
The vibe here is different, like it's slow.
Very attentive in the now, clear mind. Maybe food is in his mind.
Find my keys.
He lost his keys.
Car keys?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know where it is.
Yeah, that can happen in that room, and
Yeah, this one thing like we need to organize these things because like we'll have a bed.
yeah.
And it needs to be organized in this space, in this little space.
And if you come and see my place, it's interesting, though. I have because it's a creativity issue, right?
Yeah.
So I have the things hanging up here and there, and the
Oh.
this way and that way, and I'm prepared for that.
Oh, really? That's cool. That's cool.
And then also shut down the wind or whatever. But still in process of improvement.
I was thinking about that this morning.
You did?
Oh, it's better than yesterday, but how can I improve this organization in this tiny little space?
That's right. Yeah, it's good. I think it's very good that we need to. It's kind of like a camping kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what is really necessary. But I still want to do some work, so
I'll work it too.
yeah.
Yeah, I will need to do one work remaining that I forgot to do. I think I'll do this at night today. It's like some developer thing, API.
What I'm curious is what we talked about. If there's something that triggers you to apply in your company, the software and something, because the concern is about AI and the future and how people use AI, but not to be used. AI being the extension of the brain, so that the heart is not lost. I don't know how that question is to be answered in your company's work.
What is the question?
What is the question? I'm repeating, okay? You're asking me that, right?
Yeah, what is the question? I don't get the point.
Okay, right. So the question is, if we see AI as the extension of our brain, right? And if we have this crossfire syndrome of information coming in and out, so you want to have a clarity, clear mind in the morning kind of thing, so that you can assess what's really important and also connecting to the heart so that the direction is clear. So if your company is using or producing the AI, that idea of how people don't get lost, but connecting to their heart Maybe too broad a question, but I'm just wanting to share.
It's good. Good question.
You understand? You can explain what
No,
you thought I said it.
Like, I don't have a clear mind moment.
But do you follow what I'm saying? You understand what I said?
I think so. It's like how we can connect the clear mind
Right.
with AI, be an extension.
Right.
This.
And how does your company help doing that? How does your application
Help doing this.
help doing that? I guess that's the question because all the AI companies do this and that and the AI agent and this and that. But fundamental question of that is usually not describable. And it's not easy to have that sense because everybody's conditioned to do more and more because of speed and possibility and this and that.
Yeah. How the company improve the clarity, basically.
Right, the company and the individuals within, so that they, I don't know.
No.
I think I left my keys on top of the fucking car when I drove away.
Top of the car?
Yeah. So I can't start the car now. I don't have the keys. Sorry.
When did you
Huh?
leave?
I was like 10 minutes down the road. I need to go back and like try to find these keys now.
When did you drive the car? Last evening?
That
Yes.
was this morning.
This
Oh,
morning?
you're using it?
Yeah.
Well, then,
Need to be here, right?
The car was already on, so it's not going to turn off. Like once you turn it off, you can't turn it back on.
Oh.
I'm going to go see if I can borrow some of the car.
Yeah.
well, that's part of the Crossfire syndrome.
Crossfire, yeah. Oh,
Clarity in mind. I mean, it happens to me. I know it. So that's why, if I'm having it, I'm sure people they need it. But I don't know if your company can do anything about it, but just a question for you.
Yeah.
Keep it in your mind and help me. You don't have to think about it.
like, what you do is basically you automatize the process. So we give a
Like your father told you, you have these ideas you want to go forward,
Yeah.
but you should stop because of the finance or the cash flow. So
Yeah.
that was the question. You didn't ask, but he did ask and shared with you. So that could have come from within. We want your father-like figure to keep us to be honest, balanced,
yeah.
individually. And people may say it's the religion or God or something. I don't care what the name is, but the quiet time to not think
Yes.
and have time to think, how are you? I don't know. And swim with the turtle. And then all of a sudden,
Turtle.
idea comes up. Like your idea popped up
The idea for what?
for what you want to do. What is the next path that you're going to do?
For the AI agents? Or working with AI?
Yeah,
for-
something like that. I don't know what it is.
Or the company like car, like what do we do?
Car? Did you say a
Or-
company like a...
yeah, what for the company? The idea for what we do? Or me joining and building?
Yeah, everything, like I mentioned, that each individual has that, and then each mini company and each company and the society need to have some connection to the heart.
Yeah.
And that's a sanity. I don't know if there's any. So my work with the YouTube is kind of keep reminding that, don't get lost.
To go with.
Yeah. But in your case, since you are in AI, an agent working and connecting people's future, maybe those questions may not pop up, but may need to be popped up. I don't know.
How it contributes to clear mind?
have to contribute company's progress as well as your progress, right? Because that's the goal alignment.
Yeah.
And part of the alignment is not just the money and the fame and how fast you do, but clarity in mind to make the right judgment.
Will, yeah. He has charge.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is the one.
So that's,
I don't have that.
yeah, I think that AI is extension of brain. So there's, I don't think, but I work with the AI to talk about these things, and they can communicate with me.
Yes.
So there may be a way to do something with AI. AI more connected to the heart kind of thing.
What I do, like, good things. There's new AI models like the O3. I think they are smarter than me. You know,
Who and who?
the AI models, some
Yeah.
AI models.
And you, yeah.
Yeah, I think they are
The friend.
not only friends, but they are pretty smart. You know?
They are what?
Pretty smart.
Pretty smart, yeah, right.
So sometimes I have a lot of the informations and I throw to the model
And then clarify it more simpler.
Clarify first.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. That's the way to use the brain better.
yeah,
Right, and it helps totally.
yes,
Yeah, and that has a huge contribution. I see that. And more you know about it, more person know about it, you know, that will benefit. Yeah. So maybe that's just one answer, but I was thinking further into the future because that would leave people behind, and the gap get bigger.
yes. But I have a
So maybe this is the idea I was thinking, just to say, Aboriginal people in Australia, they are left behind, right?
yes,
They cannot catch up with the modern thinking and so forth. They get money and they have the Mercedes and they run out of gas and left in the desert and they just go back to drinking and stuff. So the tool doesn't work in their case. I feel like many people may become Aboriginals in the
Become
modern.
Aboriginals. I don't know. Like we have like my dream, like when I started working with AI, my philosophy was like people can do people work and robots can do robot work.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I think no one likes to do the same repetitive
Yeah.
task.
So
every
it's like a
time.
division of labor kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Division labor. Because like, okay, there's some people working with I don't know, maybe graphic design.
Yeah.
Let's use graphic design as an example. But even programming. What is graphic design? What is programming? People use like Photoshop, these softwares to transform an image into another image, right? And people pass a lot of time learning how to, the design concepts,
Right.
the tool,
Yeah.
mainly.
Yeah.
With AI, you don't need a tool. I don't need Photoshop.
Right,
I don't
right.
need this learning curve for
Yeah, yeah.
learn Photoshop.
So asking the right question is the way to get there.
Yes, I just need to ask the right questions
Right.
and have the idea.
Right.
So now the graphic design is not only for designers.
Right.
It's for everyone
Yeah.
that has an idea.
Yeah.
So I think this will democratize some things.
Right.
Graphic design job, programming job,
Anybody can do it.
anybody can do it. Of course, the wages, the salary, the glamour for these jobs will be lower,
Mhm.
go down, because if anyone can do what to do, you lost a little bit. You lost value, But at the same time, a lot of people can do this thing.
Right.
So a lot of people had idea, and you can use tools that previously needs a lot of learning to bring
Yeah.
your ideas to work. So
Yeah.
this is one way. Another way is like people that pass all the time filling spreadsheets, doing repetitive tasks like administrative tasks, boring tasks. No one like it. Like do the same thing all the time. So this AI can help too.
Right.
I think this is a way.
So I think the bottom line is, the third book I wrote was use the brain I can use the brain and AI as the extension of the brain, but at the same time listen to your heart and live with your mission. So what you said is helping to use the brain, and then using the brain can be facilitated, and that makes sense. But it's a tool still. So we can be used by the tool too.
Yeah.
So that's the danger, that we think this is the game and we keep pushing and leaving the heart behind,
Yes.
not going to Hawaii.
Yes.
I'm kidding.
No, you're right, because I have this vision, but this vision was my vision like 1-2 years ago. Today I question this vision because it's so much optimistic, you know?
So much of
Optimistic.
yeah.
Because usually the world don't want to, I know, people want to produce more, companies want to produce more and more and more. So
Yeah.
instead of free, people will, now you need to produce 10 times more because you have AI. Why
Yeah.
you are not producing 10 times more?
Yeah.
This is a fear that I have too.
Yeah.
I don't know what is happening. I really don't know.
Okay, I'll stop here. It's a good point because my question has to stop somewhere,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I leave it for some time for you to think about
Think
it.
about it.
Maybe you don't want to think about it. That's fine, but that's the way I like to shake the tree, my tree and your tree, and see if we are still standing in.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this is the question that the root is the heart, and if we lose the heart and too much branches out, and then your energy is lost, the connection is lost,
Yeah.
because you're busy in the mind, then the stomach hurt, you don't feel it. In your case, you're not like that. I know, I can feel that. But that's
a little bit.
a little bit.
Sometimes, yeah.
That's good, because you need to be aware of that. Yeah. Otherwise, you are.
Yeah. I have this question. I question myself sometimes, like, what I'm doing.
Right.
You know, why I'm doing that. I think I have still have new things to do, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. You're 25 or something?
25, yeah.
Yeah, right.
So I think like, okay, I will insure my money on this company, like do some money to live my life. And when this money is saved, I don't need all of this money to live. But I have the money if I need something, I'm safe. You know,
Yeah.
just for security reasons.
Yeah.
Freedom.
Yeah,
And then I figure out what to do.
that's right.
Maybe work with gym. I love gym, like workouts,
Yeah.
exercise.
Yeah,
Being here, wine, beach,
Yeah.
maybe something like that. You know. But without this money, this saving, I cannot think about these things because we're too far away. You know. So
right. Okay.
this is what I'm my life moment, I think. That's so cool.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.